So I asked a few students, how many Google Meets classes did you attend this week? Not that you were supposed to attend or that you had, but how many did you actually go to? And here are the answers that I had gotten. So I could put this into a frequency table, and there's really two ways to do that. You could make your tally marks, like I've got a 6, so I put a mark at 6. I've got a 2, I put a mark at 2. I've got a 0, I've got an 8, I've got a 3, I've got another 6, I've got a 4, I've got a 5, I've got a 2, I've got a 1, I've got a 5, I've got a 3, I've got another 6, I've got a 2, I've got a 1, I've got a 7, I've got a 6, and a 4. So I said there's kind of two ways. You could do it with the tally marks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 1, and 1, where you just go one at a time through your list. Or you could take your list and go, how many zeros? Oh, there's a 0. So there's 1 0. How many ones? Ah, there's a 1, and there's a 1, so there's 2. So it's just a matter of which way you prefer. Now that we have our frequency table, it's a little bit easier to see our data than when we just have it in a disorganized list. Now let's turn that frequency table into a dot plot. And so we start with 0. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you could go directly from your numbers to a dot plot. So how many zeros do we have? We have 1, so it gets 1 dot. How many ones? There are 2 ones, so 2 dots. How many 2s? There are 3. How many? So the same data that is in our list, it's in our frequency table, and now it's in our dot plot. The thing about the dot plot is it's very visual. It's a picture. So if I ask you what's the mode, all you have to do is look to see which column is the highest. And you can say, oh, I can see that the mode is 6. Now you could find it in the table as well, but I think it kind of jumps out at you a little bit more in the dot plot. You can see though most of the numbers are fairly evenly spaced. If I wanted the range, well, the highest one is 8 and the lowest one is 0, so 8 minus 0 equals 8. My range is 8. If I wanted to know how many people were in the survey, I could just count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we can call those observations, or 18 participants. So the dot plot is pretty easy to make, and it's pretty easy to read as well. It just takes a little bit of practice.
So now I just want to go over with you how to make a dot plot in the Khan Academy assignment that you have today for your practice. So here's a sample question. It says, below are the number of walks that each of Carrie's 8 dogs has been on in the last week. Oh my goodness, 8 dogs? Carrie has 8 dogs? Oh well. So 5 walks was 1 dog. So if you click here, you'll get 1 dot for 5. For 6, there were 2, so we could click for 2 dogs. The other way that you can do it, for 7 walks, there were 3 dogs. You can drag until you get 3 dots. You might find that easier. 8 is 1, 9 is 1, and if you wanted to, you could go down here to the marker and change the color if you want to make yours your favorite color. So that's how you use the tools in Khan Academy to make a dot plot.